Engaging hostile target.
Don't mind the robot, it won't hurt you. Or at least, I don't think it will. I found it slumped in a corner in the Vault-Tec building. Figure I'd repair it. Let it give me a hand bringing back all the stuff we found.
Please contact an authorized repair representative immediately.
I didn't quite get around to fixing its vocal processor. Maybe later. Right now we've got more important stuff to be getting on with. How'd things go with the Ron? You have anything interesting for us?
Take a look.
Hey, I've seen one of these before. It's a vigor tester, right? Lets you measure a person's qualities. How'd they make her so tiny? One I used was the size of a whole cabinet. Hey, hold still for a sec. Well, according to this thing, you're nothing but a big bag of muscles.
Stop. You're making me blush.
Then my work here is done. The Ron really found this for us, did he? Not bad. This'll come in real useful. Help us assign the right people to work the right jobs. Here, you should keep hold of this. I think you'll put it to better use than me.
How are things here while I was gone?
Well, as you can see, I've been busy. I've been organizing everything we brought back from the Vault-Tec HQ. Including the most important thing, the Vault-Tec version of a comm hub. Or Vault Hub, as I started calling it.
Go on.
Actually, thanks to Vault Hub, I've already made some progress starting repairs to the real thing. Turn it on and I'll show you what I mean. I'm sure you remember that noise. What you're hearing there are radio signals from all the nearby ASAMs. Turns out that's how the sensors and the hub connect with each other. Kind of obvious when you think about it. Don't know how I didn't realize sooner.
Makes sense.
Now, if you listen carefully, you can probably tell something ain't right. Seems Vault-Tec had problems with their hub's receiver module. It can't establish a stable connection. But, watch what happens when we bypass the crappy receiver in the Vault Hub and instead patch in the far superior comm hub version. Now that sounds a whole lot better, don't it? Clearly the receiver from the comm hub works just fine. And that little demonstration is how we can use the Vault Hub to start testing components of the comm hub. Through trial and error, we can swap out parts, find what works and what doesn't, what we need to repair and what we need to replace. It'll be a slow process, but worth it in the end. I think we're finally on the road to getting a working comm hub, and more out of our ASAMs.
You've done good work.
Oh, well, thank you. You know, I was actually worried you might be losing confidence in me. Glad to know I was wrong. Oh, and by the way, thanks to that little patch job we just did, technically speaking, we're now connected to every ASAM sensor in the immediate area.
Oh yeah?
This means we can now remotely send and receive data to any nearby ASAMs. So here, take this. That's the holotape you found. The one with the new plot types. Why don't you load into that terminal there? You wanted more out of the ASAMs? Well, congratulations. You just uploaded data for 4 new plot types to all the ASAM sensors in the local area. Now, how's that for a little taste of what the comm hub can do? Not too shabby, huh? Although, keep in mind, when I said local, I do mean local. Right now, our range is fairly limited, at least for the time being.
I'll take what I can get.
That's a healthy attitude to have in the wasteland. In any settlement that's not too far away, you'll now be able to build using those new plots. If you'd like, we could go test them right now. Or if you prefer, you can do it by yourself.
Okay. Show me.
I'd be more than happy to. And I know just the place. Here, let me just update your Pip-Boy. All right. I'll meet you at that settlement. Don't keep me waiting now.
That's how it goes. Hey, do you have a moment? I wanted to thank you for helping us out in Concord. If only we'd run into you sooner.
Shoot a goddamn gun.
Don't mention it. You guys have been through hell, huh?
You have no idea. In these past few months, we've lost everything. My son, he's gone.
I understand how you feel. I lost someone too.
But you and I, we're still here, right? We have to go on. For them.
Hey.
Hey there. Good to see you made it. I invited old Paul here to check out the new plots. After all, who better to tell us what they think about them than someone who'd be using them?
I'm excited to see what you got. Folks have already built a lot using the ASAMs. More options can only be good, right?
That's right.
Then let's stop the jibber-jabber and get to it.
All right, you know the drill by now. Pick a plot to test and put down a sensor.
I've been around for a long time. Seen a lot of things come and go. But I get the feeling right now is one of those times for the history books.
I'm glad you noticed. Not that I was aiming for that or anything, but... No. Thank you. Of course I noticed. You got some ghost later?
This place could sure do with some betterments. Come on, let's turn this into a settlement to be proud of.
I just need to trade gear with you. Hey there.
If you got a minute, would you mind checking on my old buddy Amos? He lives in a shack not far from here, and I haven't heard from him in a spell. I'm starting to worry if something's happened to the old coot.
Sure thing.
Much obliged. Here's where you can find him.
Damn it, I knew they crossed the wires to this place. Well, who can play that game? Hey!
I just want to trade a few things.
I don't think I've ever seen the Commonwealth in such turmoil. Interesting times for sure. Look at this place all higgledy-diggledy and held together with duct tape. Still, guess everything starts somewhere.
Might help if I unpause the recording. As you can probably tell, um, this bit's taking forever. I don't know why. When I ran through the mod the first time, this bit was done in like 10 minutes. Basically, we put down a plot. Jake came over, built it up. We moved on onto the net like we done earlier with the residential and the commercial and the agriculture. This bit is taking forever. I've put down the plot, as you can see. It's right here. It's been about 10 minutes since I've put it down, and we're waiting. That one over there was also the commercial. That one there was the recreational. Now we're waiting for the martial one. After that, we've still got another one to go, so I'm probably going to be another 20 minutes before we can even move on. I'm hoping once we've done this bit, we'll get back into the story mode, because it's taking forever. As I was saying, I've not done anything to the mods, I've not added any since I ran through it, I've not took any away, I've not done anything, and judging by that's disappearing, I'm assuming he's going to start building on it soon. When he does, we'll unpause the recording. So I'm going to pause it again until it says he's going to build it again. So I will see you all very shortly, hopefully. Yeah, it's doing it again. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause it here, and it's probably going to take another 10-15 minutes for it to recognise that we've actually already put it down. But the actual dialogue stuff seems to be fine. It's just this whole plot placing thing. It doesn't know what it's doing basically. So when we come back, we'll get this final thing down, and then we'll actually hopefully move on to something else. I know. What are we actually in? I think we're about half an hour into it now. So I'll see what's next, and if it's something too big, we'll work on it in the separate episode. So I'll see you all in a few minutes. There seems to be some explosions going on over there. Okay. We'll be back as soon as this bit is detected. So probably another 10-15 minutes. See you soon. It's ridiculous. You can actually tell how long it's took that, yeah, these buildings are actually already up. I mean, there's like 3 shops down there already. Okay, see you soon. I guess we're going to need to wait again. So I'm going to actually end this episode. No, I'll pause the recording and end it after we've done all this. I don't know what we're waiting on here, but we're waiting on something. So I'm going to take a look around the site now that it's all done. As you can see, I've made the weather clear. The problem is, I tried to advance time earlier and it crashed the game, so I can't do that. Probably once all this is finished, I can do it fine, but until then, I can't. But I do like the municipal building, and it's basically water. Don't know exactly what it's doing, but it's doing something. But anyway, we'll be back in a few minutes once we find out what we're doing next. Or do I talk to you? I don't know if I've... yeah, I've got dog food. Meow. I do like him, old Paul. He's a good guy. But yeah, I'll pause it and we'll be back as soon as something interesting else happens.